I want to preface this video by saying that I accidentally fried my laptop and my Arduino at one point by passing 12 volts into it. I didn't know a battery was that high of voltage. So I had some things working, but then it didn't, and so that slowed down my process. I had to order another Arduino, and I had to fix my computer. That was hard. I managed to do it myself though by taking out the battery in the back and stuff. And so, hi class. I had this MIDI keyboard back here working with some LED lights, but um, I've stayed up very late over the past few nights trying to figure out how to get this keyboard to work with some with anything else besides LEDs, and there's like no software or anything that I can use to do that. So, and I found out that it's actually impossible to connect a MIDI controller to an Arduino Uno because it's not native. It doesn't really support receiving the MIDI signal. So instead, I'm probably going to try and create my own instrument with a distance sensor. So I have right here like a bunch of stuff I could show you how to do, but for now I'm going to simply show you how this works. So I have individually programmable LEDs, and this is just a simple ultrasonic sensor. So when my hand gets closer to it, it activates simply based by that. So this is going to be my different version of this project because I have to change it. But I will be implementing every other feature the same way. It's just simply there won't be a piano. You'll just have it you'll just be controlling it by distance. To connect to the Arduino, it's pretty easy. The red goes to the 5-volt red. And then you got the ground, which is the blue, and that's connected to the blue. There you go. For this one, you have the one on the left being the one that goes to the ground, and the one on the right being the one that goes to the 5-volt. The other two can be assigned to pins, and I've assigned them to 11 and 12. And I've assigned 7 to the middle white wire for this one. Now for the code, I've assigned the pins up here. These are the names that are recommended. You need to include this SRO4 header and this fast LED header, and you must ensure you have the correct libraries installed. So you have to go to manage libraries and download the SRO4 library as well as fast LED ones. Now to actually set this up, you must begin with this serial. That way you can look at the monitor and see the distance as well as it's printing here, because that's what this is for. I make an object that gets the distance, and I print it out. That way I know how far it is. And here, this is the loop for setting the lights. So there's 50 lights for me, at least. So I've just looped through each of them. And if the distance is greater than where the distance of where my hand is in relation to the sensor, then that'll change the LED to white. And the way you change the color here, it's super simple. You just, this is the array of lights, and you can set the RGB values to make whatever color that you want. And if, of course, if it's not true, then it'll just make it turn off. And this is the call that actually displays the lights. So it's actually pretty simple, but effective in terms of like interaction and like going to be an actual instrument. Rad. Here's some emotional pull. I'm so tired. Look at these bags. So I hope this was useful. I want to preface this video by saying that I accidentally fried my laptop and my Arduino at one point by passing 12 volts into it. I didn't know a battery was that high of voltage. So I had some things working, but then it didn't, and so that slowed down my process. I had to order another Arduino, and I had to fix my computer. That was hard. I managed to do it myself though by taking out the battery in the back and stuff. And so